We go back to the year 2016. A group of fishermen near the shores of South Africa prayed as an enormous shadow moved under their boat. At first, they thought this shadow belonged to a giant whale. But when the dorsal fin of this creature emerged from the water, all the fishermen were left breathless, because this fin was literally the size of a surfboard. But as the story continued, it became even more terrifying. When this gigantic creature rose a bit, according to one of the fishermen, it had teeth the size of a human hand. These live images point towards the megalodon shark. But hasn't this shark gone extinct? Could it be possible that the legendary megalodon shark is still alive? Before we delve into the fascinating story of the megalodon shark and also inform you about other giant sharks, don't forget to like the video, leave us a comment and turn on the channel notifications. But the megalodon was the largest shark that has ever lived on Earth. The length of this creature averaged up to 20 meters. This means it was almost as big as 2 school buses. Moreover, its teeth were 18 centimeters long. This is while one of the largest teeth of the great white shark, which is one of the largest and most well-known sharks in the world, is only 7.5 centimeters. Let me also tell you in parentheses that one of the most reliable scientific methods for estimating the overall size of sharks is to estimate their size using the size of their teeth. But what is the terrifying point? The power of the megalodon shark's jaws. The bite force of these sharks has been estimated to be up to 180,000 newtons. That means 250 times stronger than a human bite. In simpler terms, the megalodon shark could easily crush the bones of a giant whale. These sea giants ruled the oceans during the Miocene and Pliocene epochs, which was about 10 to 2 million years ago. However, scientists estimate that the megalodon shark went extinct about 2.6 million years ago, at the end of the Pliocene epoch. In fact, during the Pliocene epoch, significant changes such as a decrease in temperature and the expansion of polar ice caps occurred in Earth's climate, leading to the onset of the Ice Age. These temperature changes also caused significant alterations in the oceanic environmental habitats. Therefore, the megalodon shark, which required warm waters and tropical regions, could not adapt to the temperature changes and the cooling of the oceans. On the other hand, climate changes and the cooling of the waters led to the death of many whales and dolphins, significantly reducing the food sources for the megalodon shark. Even the decrease in sea levels and changes in water currents affected the life of the megalodon shark, and all these factors combined led to the extinction of this shark species. Of course, these are just theories, and some reports suggest that perhaps a megalodon might still be alive. Now, let's move on to the truly exciting part of the story and review some of this evidence together. Some fishermen and sailors indeed claim to have seen creatures resembling the megalodon. For example, in 1918, a group of Australian fishermen said that a gigantic shark tore their nets in the depths of the sea and devoured all their fish. In fact, they said that this creature was at least 30 meters long, which means it was twice the size of the largest shark ever seen. On the other hand, in the year 2013, a research submarine in the vicinity of the Mariana coasts recorded a massive shadow that was much larger than great white sharks. It is necessary to know that the Mariana Trench is the deepest known point in the world's oceans, with a depth of approximately 10 kilometers, located in the western Pacific Ocean near the coasts of Japan, Guam, and Micronesia. This area, due to the extremely high water pressure, is a dark, and inaccessible environment for humans and has not yet been fully explored. For this reason, the presence of prehistoric creatures like the megalodon shark in this region is possible. Of course, there are other detailed reports, such as the 2016 report near the coasts of South Africa, but we won't go into additional details because they are similar to the reports I've just mentioned to you. However, one of the pieces of evidence suggesting that the megalodon shark might still be alive relates to the megalodon's teeth. The megalodon teeth found in fossils are usually very old and have turned into stone. However, in some parts of the world, divers have found teeth that look so fresh, it's as if they have just fallen out of a shark's mouth. Nevertheless, there are various theories about whether the megalodon shark is still alive or not. Some scientists say that the reports and sightings from the sea do not prove anything, because these types of reports are usually considered unofficial observations and sometimes exaggerated, which may be influenced by fear, excitement, or even misunderstandings and optical illusions. Others say that it is possible that the megalodons have gone to the depths of the ocean to escape climate changes where they are less likely to be seen, and that's why we think they are extinct. But maybe in reality, this is not the case. However, this theory has a problem, and that is that megalodons were warm-blooded creatures that needed warm waters. While the depths of the ocean are very cold and dark because sunlight does not reach them. Additionally, such massive creatures would require a very large amount of food, yet there is little evidence of hunted whale carcasses or changes in the ocean ecosystem to indicate their existence and survival. Now let's take a look at some other prehistoric sharks that are still alive. The Greenland shark, a shark that lives for over 400 years. This means that some of them were even contemporaries of Shakespeare, dating back to the 16th century. The reason for this long lifespan is that the growth rate of this shark is very slow. That is, less than 1 centimeter per year. Nevertheless, over the years, this shark can eventually reach a length of 7 meters. On the other hand, because this shark lives in the extremely cold waters of the Atlantic Ocean from Canada to Norway, it has a very slow metabolism. Therefore, the likely reason for their long lifespan is that their slow metabolism and the low water temperature slow down their aging process significantly. These sharks, also known as gray sharks or gray sharks, are also nicknamed ghost sharks. The reason is that they move very slowly. The oldest known shark is from Greenland, a particular shark that is 5.5 meters long and weighs over a ton. Scientists calculated their age by measuring their body length and discovered that this shark was likely born in the year 1505 AD. Born in the year AD, born in the year AD, born in the year AD. This means it is even older than Shakespeare. These sharks have a strange appearance and are not very pretty. Their bodies are thick and gray, their heads are small, and they have a short, round snout. Their eyes have a ghostly look, and their mouths are always open. But if I indeed want to mention an even older shark, I have to name the frilled shark. This shark, resembling sea snakes, has not changed much since the Cretaceous period, which is, in fact, about 145 to 66 million years ago. So if these prehistoric species are still alive, why couldn't the megalodon have survived in the depths of the ocean? Now you tell us, do you think the megalodon is still alive, or is it just a sea legend? Write your opinion in the comments so we can learn about your perspective too. By the way, I'm sure by now you've liked the video and turned on the channel notifications. But the truth is, we still haven't explored 80% of the oceans, and every year new species are discovered in the depths of the sea. So maybe one day we'll obtain definitive evidence of the megalodon, or perhaps this shark will remain just a distant legend in our memories.